Hi everyone, welcome to today's video. Long time no talk. Feels like that way, at least after doing my 12 days of Christmas, and then I took a little break to regroup on life and get things back in order. It feels like it's been a while since I filmed a video. I don't think it's really been that long, but it feels that way. But I mean, what better way to come back than with an exciting new video showing you a bunch of products from our upcoming catalogs. Woohoo! Um, so that's what this video is today. I'm not going to be making a project or anything. I'm going to be showing you some of the new products from our mini catalog as well as the Celebration catalog. I'll talk about the specifics in a second. I just wanted to kind of go over some stuff first. Like I said, I pre-ordered. So as a demonstrator, we are able to pre-order product. It's usually about a month ahead of when customers are actually able to order product. So I've had this stuff for a while. Let's just say that. So today is the 26th. It's Thursday the 26th. I've had this probably, I think it got delivered on like the 5th or something of December. So this box has been sitting here for quite a while. But I'm just going to go through everything. I cannot show you inside the catalog just yet. I can't show you until this catalog actually goes live, but I can show you all of the products. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my catalog off to the side and I'm going to flip through it. As I kind of show you guys products, because again, we do have our suites and I want to show you the products together as much as possible. Before we jump into that though, I did want to talk about these catalogs themselves. So as of, I believe it is January 2nd. I think it's January 2nd. I don't have my catalog with me right now, but our holiday catalog, so the current catalog that I've been showing you guys a lot of product from, is retiring. So you will no longer be able to purchase product from that catalog. What is now going to be replacing it is this new awesome catalog, which is our mini catalog, formerly known as our occasions catalog. It definitely focuses on like Valentine's Day and Mother's Day, Father's Day, spring, Easter, that kind of stuff. So this is going to run from the beginning of January to June of 2020. Sorry, my laptop is making crazy noises over here. So this is going to run from January to June, and there are tons of amazing products in here. This is one of my favorite catalogs that we come out with every year. Obviously, I love the annual catalog because it's a ton of new stuff. This one just really speaks more to like the projects that I like to make and my kind of style and my the patterns and the colors that I'm drawn to. I'm always more drawn to this catalog than anything else. To accompany that, we also do Celebration at the very beginning of the year. So what is Celebration, you might ask? So to start off with, Celebration does not run as long as the mini catalog does. Celebration starts January 3rd and it runs through the end of March. So it ends March 31st. With Celebration, what you get is you have this little mini catalog here. And for every $50 or $100 you spend, you can get an item completely free. So I'll show you some of the items that we have. I think I got almost everything, if I remember correctly, that we have in the Celebration catalog. I think I got all, I'm not sure, but I got quite a few if I didn't get all of them. And in here you have paper, you have stamp sets, you have dies. I think this year is the first year we've ever done a punch. You have a punch in here. You have a couple sets of paper. You have project kits. So it's a very good time to stock up, especially with the new catalog coming out. Grab some things that you've been wanting to grab for quite a while so that you can get that free product. There are $50 items and there are $100 items. So depending on how much you spend, determines how much you get. So let's say you spend $200 and it's $200 worth of product. So it's $200 prior to shipping and handling and taxes. That's just something to be aware of because that always trips me up. So let's say you spend $200 of product. You can get two $100 items. You can get a $100 item and two $50 items. You can get four $50 items. So it all depends on how much money you spend and how you mix and match. And there's a good combination of $50 and $100 items in this catalog. The last thing that I will say before we just kind of jump into it is if you want either one of these catalogs, so if you received a holiday catalog from me, you will already have one of these on its way to you in the mail. If you have not received a catalog from me in the past, and when I say that, I really mean the holiday catalog, if you haven't received one from me recently, send me an email, leave me a comment down below, send me a message on Instagram, Facebook, whatever, and I'll get one of these sent out to you. I do send catalogs out for free. It's just I just do it that way. It is a little bit of cost to me, but I'd rather you guys get these in your hands and have something to look at and really see the product for yourself. For me, I like to hold the catalog in my hand. Like, I can't really imagine it until I have it in my hands and I can actually touch it and see it in real life. So that is that. Let's go ahead and jump into the products. Okay, so the first thing that I wanted to talk about, just simply because I'm afraid I'm going to forget to tell you guys, I have two things. So if you are interested in becoming a demonstrator, first and foremost, if you are interested, reach out to me, shoot me an email, and I can talk to you all about it. I have people a lot of times that are like, I just don't want to do it as a business. I just want to get the discount, and I feel like I'm going to be pressured into it. There is no pressure. When I first joined as a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I joined because I literally just wanted the discount, and it kind of formed or transformed into a business for me. But I know people that have been demonstrators for like 10 years and strictly strictly hobby demonstrators, just in it for the discount, have never, ever, ever made it their business. So if you're interested, first and foremost, send me an email and we can chat about it, because I'd love to kind of tell you some more information personally, one-on-one. But if you are interested, Celebration is a really, really great time to join. First and foremost, you get your starter kit is $99 and you get to pick $125 worth of product to go into your starter kit. So you're already getting a little bit of a discount there. Then during Celebration only, so again, this is from January 3rd through March 31st, you are going to be getting you get 3 extra items. You're going to be getting these 2 items, as well as you get to pick an extra stamp set completely free. So you get your $125 worth of product, an extra stamp set on top of that, and then these 2 awesome items. So this first one is just this little cute paper trimmer. The only way you can get this is by signing up as a demo through Celebration. So if you want this little paper trimmer, this is a really great size. What do I have near me? This is a 6x6 piece of designer series paper. So it's a little tiny guy. It's not very big at all, but it's super, super handy to take to crafting with you. It's just a nice size versus having to take your big paper trimmer. It's really, really handy to have this little guy. So you get this completely free, and then you get a sample of some designer series paper. So you get 4 sheets from every single designer series paper pack in both Celebration and the mini catalog. I believe that is correct. I could be wrong, but I'm like 99.9% sure that that's correct. You don't get every piece of paper though. So like this one right here, you get 4 of the same sheet from one pack. But you get a nice little sampling of the different designer series paper. You can give these to customers. You can use them to do projects on your own. It's a really, really great way to see and get a good sampling of a bunch of different paper that we have to offer during this time. So that's what you get if you sign up to become a demonstrator. Again, if you're interested, let me know. I don't ever push this on anybody. I am a business demonstrator, but I only want people to join up if they actually want to. I don't want anybody to feel like they're pressured into it. I just did want to mention it first and foremost, so I didn't forget and it didn't get buried at the end of the video. That you can get these for free if you join during Celebration. So that's number 1. Number 2, I don't have anything to show you here. If you like paper and you've been with me for a little while, you know that I've done paper shares every single catalog. I will be doing a paper share for the mini catalog. It is going to be $13.50. You can go to littlemooncreation.com/shop and that'll take you directly to the page where you can purchase it. So like I said, it's $13.50 plus shipping and handling. I believe it's 60 sheets, give or take a few, for $13.50. And like I said, it's a really great deal. And you get a piece of paper from a 6x6 piece from every single pack of designer series paper. So this one, like I said, this is from, oh shoot, I can't remember the name of it. It's this one. This is from Birthday Bonanza, and so you'll get this 6x6, but you'll also get the 5 other designs that are in this pack as well. So if you're interested in that, make sure you click the link down in the description to go in and get that for yourself. Now, let's get on to the actual products. Sorry, I feel like I've rambled for a long time now. So the first suite in the catalog is all about Valentine's Day. And I'm going to be kind of grabbing from a lot of different things. Like I said, I'm trying to show you guys products together in a suite so you can see the coordinating products. So bear with me while I try to make sure I grab everything. So we have some designer series paper, We have a stamp set and some punches. I just have to find the stamp set. There's that. And then I believe I got like some other random stuff. I should probably take that out of my box. Just like snail refills and new magnets for my Stamparatus. Things like that. I'm going to be making, so I just spent, I don't know, like 30 minutes cleaning my office, and now I'm just going to make it a complete disaster again. Did I get this? Okay, this is everything that I got from this suite. So, I'm going to try to get this pre-prepped for the next one. I will promise. I will try. I promise I will try. That's what I'm trying to say. So this is the From My Heart suite, and this again is all about Valentine's Day. So we have this really pretty real red ruched ribbon. I'm not going to open it right this second just because I don't want to get it all over the place, but it is a really nice ribbon. I really like this size of ribbon. I want to say, what size is this? Yeah, it's 3/8 of an inch. This is my favorite size for decorating boxes, for cards. It's really great. It's just a really versatile and useful size of ribbon. And real red, how could you go wrong with that? You don't have to use it for Valentine's Day. You can use it for anything, really. So that's awesome stuff there. See, I'm already making a mess. I'm telling you. Another one of the accessories or embellishments that go with this is the From My Heart faceted gems. So you have a bunch of different colors of gems. I'm trying to see if I can bring this up to the camera a little bit and if it'll focus. I don't really know. I can't truly see in the viewfinder, so I'm sorry if it's not in focus. But you have different sizes and different colors of these little gems, and then they are flat on the back, so you can really easily adhere them to a card or to a project or anything. You don't have to worry about trying to get them on there because they are flat on the back. So those are the two accessories. Now for the stamp set, or actually let's do the paper first. So this is Specialty Designer Series paper. And that is because it has this gorgeous foil on it. So I'm just going to flip through these sheets relatively quickly, and then I'll show you the backs of them. Oh, I didn't show you the back of this one. So it's nice red colors. We have Flirty Flamingo, Real Red, and Whisper White are the predominant colors in this one. So pretty. So again, really, really great paper for kind of Valentine's Day, but patterns like this you could use for any occasion. Oh wait, I'm confusing myself. I'm good. Okay. So they are pretty versatile. You can use them. Oh, I love these little arrows too. Those are adorable. You can use these for tons of different things with the hearts and stuff. Again, most people are probably going to be drawn towards Valentine's Day, but it doesn't have to be Valentine's Day. It can be something else as well. And then for the stamp set, that's part of this suite, or I guess I should say the bundle that's part of this suite. Sorry, I wanted to get all the crinklies over with. We'll just throw that on the floor. So you have the Heartfelt stamp set, and then I want to see what these are called. This is the Heart Punch Pack. So you have this heart here that's kind of got a scalloped edge, and then just a straight edge heart, and then this really pretty stamp set that is photopolymer, and obviously the hearts work perfectly in these punches. So, super cute. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, so the next set is the Parisian Suite Blossoms. The only thing that I got from this suite is the Designer Series paper, again, because I'm a paper junkie and I just can't help myself. Honestly, the stamp sets just didn't truly appeal to me. I think they're very, very beautiful. I just don't think they're really my style. I may end up going back and getting them later on as soon as I see people using them. That's what always happens. I'm like, oh, I'm never going to use that when I don't like it. And then I see somebody do something that blows me away and I'm like, oh, okay, well, I need that one now. But I did get the Designer Series paper. This is Specialty Designer Series paper again because we have this this foil on here. Hopefully you guys can see that and the camera picks it up. But again, I'll just show you guys these really quickly. The colors that we are going with in this one, it looks like we have basic black, cherry cobbler. Ooh, that's really pretty with the little bit of foil accents on those. Sorry, basic black, cherry cobbler, petal pink, pool party, and whisper white. Ooh, this one's really pretty. So you have like this background image with the flowers and the teal, and then on top of it, there are silver foil flowers. It looks like it's maybe the exact same image, just in foil, completely in foil. So that one's really pretty. Oh, I like this one also. This would be really fun for somebody going on a trip, or if you know, like if it's somebody's birthday and they like to travel, that would be really fun for them as well. And then this one, oh, this one just says like Paris, amour, bonjour, merci in silver writing. And then it has this blue pattern on the back. So that is that suite. Okay, so the next suite is the Peaceful Poppy suite. And this is a lot of what is featured on the cover of the catalog. So if you are into this look, this one is definitely the one for you. I did get everything in this suite because I was really drawn to it. So I just went for it. Again, with this catalog, as it was in the last couple of catalogs, you do have the option to just purchase everything in the suite with one item ID or with one item code, which I think is just genius and I'm in love with. So it makes it really, really easy. But to talk about this, so this suite actually has two bundles that are a part of it. So the first one is the Peaceful Moments stamp set with the Poppy Moments dies. So the Peaceful Moments stamp set is just a bunch of really pretty sentiments and very, very pretty font. I really like that one. And then the Poppy Moments dies are actually a lot of those images that you're seeing on the front of that catalog. These are all of those really pretty poppy images. So these two go together in a bundle. Obviously, these can kind of go together and coordinate back and forth. They're just, if you were to purchase just the bundle, those are the two that come together. And then the other bundle is the Painted Poppies stamp set and the Painted Label dies. So this one is Cling, and I believe this one is Cling as well. Yeah, so they're both Cling stamp sets. And then should have taken the plastic off. The Painted Label dies are very versatile. Again, not something specific to the stamp set, but you have some labels, you have a little swirly image here, just some really pretty items to go along with these poppies. So I personally would recommend doing both of them together because if you notice, the Peaceful Moments is just sentiments. If you're looking for just a really good sentiment-based stamp set, I think this is a really nice one to grab. The Painted Poppies stamp set doesn't have any sentiments with it, so you do need to pair it with something else unless you're going for a total just like image look. Then of course you would be fine, but that's just something to take into consideration when you're looking at these. They do kind of go hand in hand. In the suite you can get them all together, but they are separate items. Also in this suite, we have some more ribbon. So this is the Whisper White Crinkle Seam Binding ribbon. Again, a really, really nice size. This is 1/4 of an inch, so it's slightly larger than the one that I just showed you, the real red one. But it's very, very, very pretty, and I really, really like it. I'm sorry, it's a slightly smaller than the one I just showed you. And it's really pretty. I really like this. A few years back, we did some crinkle ribbon, and I actually used it to tie on my pair of snips that I specifically used for ribbon, and I really liked it. It was a very very pretty feel to it. It looks really, really nice. So that comes in white. And then we also have some sequins that go along with this. Whoops, I'm spilling them all over the place. That go along with this color palette. Put these back in here and try to show you guys as best as possible. So you have like some blacks and some golds, some different variations of pink. You also have like some regular sequins, and then there are a few flowers kind of thrown around in there. So very, very, very pretty. Then we also have this Elements pack. Let's cut this bad boy open. And in here, you just get some fun embellishments. So these are, I think, yeah, these are just cardboard pieces. You have these, which are really pretty. Ooh, are these stickers? Oh no, these are also just cardboard pieces, but they have a little bit of foiling to them, so those are really nice. You have these really pretty vellum pieces. I don't know how well you're going to see this on camera, but you have flowers and really, really pretty elements in that. And then you have these, which are on watercolor paper. So I plan on doing a video using these, but you can, I don't know if you're really going to be able to see it on camera, but have I ever done, I feel like I have. What you can do is with any color, or I'm sorry, with any kind of stamp pad, you can take something like Versamark and some clear embossing powder and emboss or heat emboss on some watercolor paper. And then what you can do is watercolor over it, and where the embossing is will resist and push away the color. And that's what these have to them. So at first glance, it doesn't look like much, but when you start really looking at them, they have some detail on them, which when you watercolor them, that detail is going to pop through. Super pretty, and that comes in that little accessory pack. And then the last thing is the designer series paper. Oops, there's some more sequins, which as usual is my favorite. So really, really, really pretty papers here. For this suite, oops, let me move this. For this suite, we are working with, gosh, why can't I figure this out? Sorry. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time. Anyway, for this one, we are working with Poppy Parade, Calypso Coral, Flirty Flamingo, Crushed Curry, Old Olive, Mossy Meadow, oops, papers are falling, Pool Party, Rich Razzleberry, and Blackberry Bliss. So quite a few different colors that we have going on in these papers, but they're just absolutely beautiful. Like, how could you pass this one up? So I love, love, love this suite, and I cannot wait to use it. Okay, so the next suite is the Birthday Bonanza suite, and similar to the, which one? The Parisian one that we looked at a few seconds ago. I just didn't love the stamp set that was included in this. Again, I think that it's a really nice stamp set. It's just not what I personally would use. So I just got the designer series paper, and then I really liked this ribbon, so I got this as well. This is 1/4 inch ruched ribbon and Daffodil Delight, I believe. Yep. Really, really pretty. Again, I just like this kind of width of ribbon in kind of like the 1/4 of an inch to 3 8/8 of an inch. Sorry, my camera stopped recording because I can only record 29 minutes at a time. So that tells me I've been talking for quite a while now. So I don't know where it cut off, but this Daffodil Delight ribbon, if I'm repeating myself, I'm sorry. I just really liked this, and I thought it would be really versatile, and I will definitely use this, even though I didn't get the stamp set that goes along with this suite. So I'll show you these papers really fast. They're absolutely adorable, and the stamp set that goes along with this is also super adorable. It's these little critters, and that kind of match some of these images, and then there's a die set that coordinates with it. That has like this really cool tag on it, and I went back and forth, and I thought about it, and then I just realized that I'm probably not going to use it that much, so I was better off getting a few other things than trying to just get everything. Better off getting some things that I know I'm going to use. So that's kind of what happened with this one. But again, I think it's super, super adorable. I know it's going to be a huge hit, and I love this paper. It is absolutely adorable as well. So on to the next one. Okay, the next suite is the Tropical Oasis suite. This one's really, really, really pretty. I didn't get everything in it. There are a couple other items. There is a Memories and More pack that goes along with this one, as well as the Saddle Brown Stays On ink, which would go really nicely with this one, and then some little like metal trinkets. I just didn't feel like I really needed those, so I only got the stuff that I absolutely knew I would use. So to start off with, this is the Coastal Weave 3D embossing folder. I don't know how well you're going to be able to pick up the texture on this, but it's just like a nice basket weave type of texture. I think this one's going to be really, really great to work with. I also got the braided burlap trim. If you guys have been around for a little while, you know I am obsessed with our burlap ribbon and our woven thread, which all kind of goes into this burlappy type of look. So I got this, again, the width that I really like for my ribbon. So I think I'm going to get some really good use out of that. I think that one will be really pretty. As far as the stamp set or the bundle that goes along with this one, so this is the Timeless Tropical stamp set, and then this is the In the Tropics dies. Oh, excuse me, I just got a little tickle in my throat. Oops. So some really pretty images here. I love that you can build your own little pineapple. I think this one says aloha. So really, really, really pretty images in this one. This is also a cling stamp. So just in case, I know some people only like to use cling or photopolymer or vice versa, whatever. So just note that that is a cling set. And then for the designer series paper, so this obviously has a very big tropical kind of Hawaiian beach vibe. I love this one. But it also has some very neutral kind of plain textures to it as well. So I think this is going to be really versatile paper. Oh, I love the little flamingos in there. Ooh, and I love this one too. So if you were around, oh shoot, it was probably like 3 years ago. And I believe it was during the Occasions catalog, which is now the mini catalog. There was a set and it came with little tiny punches and it had this like these fruits in it. Oh my gosh, I think they repurposed it. That was like one of my favorite stamp sets ever. So I'm really glad to see something similar to that again. So again, this one is Tropical Oasis. I think this one's going to be super popular, especially during spring and summertime. It's just a really, really great set to have and really, really nice pattern. So let's move on to the next one. Okay, so the next suite is the Country Club suite. So it comes with paper, a bundle. There's also an embossing folder, some twine, and some little like wood elements. This is just what I got though. So this Clubhouse stamp set, obviously this is really centered around Father's Day and more of a masculine kind of getting into the men in your life type of cards. This one again is a cling set, really, really cool. I like this little golfer image. If you have anybody in your life that's a golfer, I think this one would go really well. And then the die will also cut out the golfer. You have a golf ball, so really fun little set there. And then for the paper, again, this is very versatile paper. So some of it is definitely geared towards golfing. Like these patterns are obviously geared towards a golfer, but then you also have some kind of neutral patterns like these Argyle patterns, the plaid patterns, this stuff. So you can use this for tons of different things. I do like this little golf cart, and I do also think that these are really nice masculine patterns to have that we don't always get. We don't always have the masculine stuff. A lot of times it is more of like the florals and the feminine and the fun, pretty kid stuff. And I super like having a masculine paper pack. So I think this one is going to be really, really fun to work with. Okay, so the last suite in the stamp set is the Best Dressed suite. So this comes with the Dress to Impress stamp set as well as the All Dressed Up dies. So this is a photopolymer stamp set. This one is obviously now geared towards Mother's Day. You have a shoe and some perfume and just really, really pretty floral images. So I really, really like this one. The fun thing with this one is really when you get into the dies. So the dies have this little box die in them, and it actually will create a little purse for you. So a little purse box, which is going to be really cute to give to all the mothers in your life. You can create them and give them out, even if it's not somebody that's a mother, just kind of more of a feminine little box to say, hey, I'm thinking about you, somebody's birthday, anything like that. And then this one does come with a 6x6 paper pack. So I'm just going to flip through these. Really pretty. Again, you have a lot of these like perfume, very specific to this sweet type of patterns. But then you also have these really gorgeous, gorgeous floral patterns, which I absolutely love. So it definitely has a very much of a watercolor look to it, which I'm always drawn towards. Oh my God, I love that one. I'm personally always drawn towards that, like I was saying, but I think these will be super versatile for anything. I love all of those watercolor floral images. Super, super cool. So let's move on to the stuff that is in the mini catalog, but is not specifically part of a suite. So the first one is this honeybee stamp and the detail bead dies. I did really good at taking the plastic off of the last couple, but now that we're just going to kind of roll into it. So this is the honeybee stamp set. Again, it's a cling stamp set. It has these really, really, really pretty images. I love this little honeycomb, or hive, beehive, that's what I meant. And then one of the main reasons that I wanted to get this one is for this honeycomb die here. This just like sparked 1,001 different ideas in my head of things to do with this. So I'm really looking forward to using this one. Again, this is a bundle, so if you buy these two together, you can bundle and save and get 10% off both of the products, but they're not part of a suite. This punch, and I know I got the bundle, but I couldn't find the stamp set. So this is the Under My Umbrella stamp set. Sorry. And the Umbrella Builder Punch. So these two go together. This is a photopolymer stamp set. A couple years ago, we had a really cute umbrella kind of stamp set. I don't remember what it was called, but it was one of my absolute favorites. I did do a video making a card with that stamp set, and it was one of my favorite videos I had ever made. It just is so stinking easy to create something, so I'm really looking forward to playing with this one. Takes me back. Okay, sorry, I had to take a second to look to make sure I was giving you the right information. I am, I promise. So the next stamp set, this one doesn't have any kind of coordinating items with it. This is Witticisms, and I just thought this was too stinking cute. You guys know that I'm really into very simple cards, so I can see myself just using one of these smaller images to do a really, really sweet, simple card. That's gonna look really awesome because these images are so adorable. So like, thank you very much, and welcome little one. Like, I can just already see the idea swirling around in my head. So I thought this one was gonna be a really good one for just kind of like an everyday use type of stamp set, as well as the outdoor barbecue. So this one is again Cling, and I just loved these images. I just thought it was going to be so cool to make some kind of barbecue type of card, especially because I've never had a stamp set quite like this one, so I wanted to get it to kind of challenge myself, see what I could come up with. I like the burger and the steak and the corn and the kebab and stuff. You guys know I like to do kind of create your own background paper, and those images kind of stood out. Even the ketchup bottle stood out to me of like, I can stamp those repeatedly to make my own background paper and have a really fun look. So I think that one's going to be fun to work with. And then the last one from the mini catalog is the So Inviting. I have been looking for Stampin' Up! To come out with a stamp set like this for probably like 3 or 4 years now. It's just a very, very simple, you're invited to something, so you're invited, save the date, thank you, whatever, that has lines, date, time, place, RSVP. This is something that I feel like is just a staple in stamping, of being able to create an invitation or a thank you card or something like that, and this is exactly what I was looking for. So I'm really excited to have this. I hope this one stays around for a while because I feel like this is a staple that people need in their stamping collection. So I'm really excited to play with that one, and it is photopolymer. Okay. That is everything from the, almost said annual catalog. That's everything from the mini catalog. Now let's get into the Celebration items. So I'm actually going to open up my Celebration catalog so I can tell you guys the pricing on these. So again, when I say that it's a $50 item, it's not that the stamp set or whatever is $50. If you spend $50, you can earn that one. If it's a $100 item, you have to spend $100 to earn that one for free. So this is the Gangs All Mirror stamp set. This is a $50 item. Really cute. It is Cling. But I just loved these little images, and I like the font of these also, so I thought this one would be really fun to play around with for like a kid's birthday or something like that. Moving on to the next one. So the next one is the Lily Pad dies, and this is a $100 item. So again, you have to spend $100 to be able to get this for free. So really pretty images there. We do also have the lovely Lily Pad stamp set. This is a $50 item. Then these two obviously coordinate together. So if you were to spend, whoops, these will coordinate to go in just like that. If you were to spend $150, you could basically get an extra bundle completely free, is what you're looking at here. So there is that one. Moving on to the next one, we have some Designer Series paper in the Celebration catalog. This is actually included in my paper share, so if you're interested, this basically is free paper for you. It is included in the count, but it's not charged anything because it's free. So this is the Lily Impressions Designer Series paper. Again, it kind of goes with that bundle that I was just showing you. So I'll quickly flip through these. Really, really pretty. I like the darker tones. Normally when you see like lilies and things like that, I kind of think of like kid images and like really bright colors. So I like that these tones are very kind of deeper and darker colors. I just think that they're really, really, really pretty. Okay, sorry, my dog started barking. So we did the Lily Impressions Designer Series paper, and then the last thing is, well, it's not the last thing, but there is this metallic baker's twine and sequins combo pack. And so you get two little spools of baker's twine, and then these really pretty sequins here. So I think these go really well with the birthday suite with this paper. I think the colors go really well together, but if you really wanted to, you could incorporate it in with the lily stuff that we were just talking about, and you kind of have like your own little suite in the Celebration catalog that's completely free. So if you were to spend, let's go through this, $250, you could basically get a suite completely free. So you could get the Lily Pad dies, the lovely Lily Pad stamp set, the Designer Series paper, the Lily Impressions Designer Series paper, and then the metallic baker's twine and sequin combo pack. So I think it's a really cool idea that you can kind of combine all of these products together to work together and give you basically like free bundles and free suites and things like that. I think it's amazing. So anyways, I will stop rambling and move on to the next product. So the next one is the Happy Birthday to You stamp set. This is a $50 item. It is a cling stamp set. I love this birthday cake image. I feel like I've said this like 100 times now, but there was a set, I don't know, 2 years ago that had a really pretty cake with it. I think it was called Cake Soiree, or the suite was called Cake Soiree or something like that. And it was one of my favorites. So I loved seeing this type of image back in a Celebration item. There are also some kits in the Celebration catalog. I personally didn't get any of those, but they are there in case you were wondering. The next thing that I have to show you is another Designer Series paper set. So let's bust this bad boy open. The one thing to know with this is a specialty Designer Series paper because it has some foiling on it. This would obviously go super well with the beehive set that we just looked at a couple minutes ago. This is a $50 item. So again, buy the beehive bundle, or the honeybee, I think that's what it's called. Yeah, the honeybee bundle, and you can get this paper probably completely free. I don't remember exactly how much the bundle is, but if you were to purchase that and then maybe one or two other small items, you could get this paper that coordinates perfectly completely free. So again, that's a $50 item. The next one is the Sending You Thoughts stamp set. This is $50 item as well. Just some really, really fun sentiments. I think this would go really well with the Gangs All Mirror stamp set. I think these two would go really cute together. And it's always nice to just have a nice sentiment type stamp set in your collection, especially if you get it for free. Those are great little sentiments that they have on there. So that one's really, really fun. Then the next one is the Thoughtful Blooms stamp set. So this is a $50 item. And then along with that one, like I said, I believe this is the first time we've ever had a punch in Celebration. There is this little small bloom punch, and these two coordinate together. So these little flowers, you can punch them out very, very easily. And the punch is a $100 item. So the stamp set's $50, and the punch is a $100 item. So again, if you purchase $150 worth of product, you basically get a bundle completely free. I just think it's awesome. And did I get any others? I think... Oh, wait, I do think I got... Oh, maybe not. Maybe that is everything that I got. Yeah, that's everything I got. So there are a couple other stamp sets, and like I said, there's a kit in the Celebration catalog. I didn't get any of those, so that is what I have to share. So sorry. That was a really weird ending to a lot of rambling. I feel like I've just been talking so much that I don't know what else to say. So that's where we're at right now. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm so looking forward to the mini catalog. The next video you guys will see from me will be using product from the mini catalog. I don't know what I'm going to use yet, but I'm going to use something. Again, don't forget, if you're interested in becoming a demonstrator, we have that really great promo going only through Bration. So it's only for a couple months. I will also have my paper share ready to go, so that'll be live right now if you want to go purchase it. Again, it's only $3. It's only $13.50 plus shipping and handling. But you get 60 pieces of paper, and they're packaged really nicely. I don't think I have any paper. I don't have any paper share packages hanging around right now. So, but yeah, and if you want a catalog, you will get both the mini catalog and the Bration catalog sent to you completely free. Just let me know that you want it, and I will get one sent right out to you. So I hope you guys are having a fantastic day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!